Hello and welcome to part 29 of Let's Play Eric the Unready. And I'm going to give you a quick warning right now that when I played through this game last, somewhere around here was where I got stuck and couldn't progress. So at some point, I'm going to be playing a bit blind and figuring things out, but I don't expect it to give me too much trouble. Main thing you might notice why I have a lot of these is exactly for the reason that if I've screwed up somewhere along the way, I don't have to restart the whole game. But if I have, I will do it off screen and I shan't bore you. So yes, just a little recap. Well, I need the recap more than you, because you're probably going right from 28 to 29, and it's been a couple days for me. You are basking in the shade of a tall eucalyptus tree whose limbs are thick with juicy leaves. The tree is too big around to climb, but the lowest branch juts from the trunk just over your head, tantalizingly out of reach, which I guess means we have to climb it. Nearby, a lone unicorn grazes in the pasture. From time to time, he lifts his head and eyes you warily. To the west is the famed Temple of Virgins that rests in the shadow of Mount Spa, the mountain of the gods. So I can go west from here. Hopefully I can climb that tree eventually. Alright. So, if you recall from the last part, there was a man who mooned a unicorn. Either this will be comical or it's what you're supposed to do. I'm not... let's see. You turn around, bend over, and bare your rear end at the beast. He lowers his horn and charges at the inviting target. You straighten up and try to jump out of harm's way, but you trip over your own feet, turning your leap into more of a feeble hop. The unicorn is quickly upon you. His horn passes through the gap between your legs, and he gives his mighty neck a heave. You sail through the air and land unharmed on the branch of the eucalyptus tree. So I have to go up. The force of your landing dislodges a dead leaf from somewhere overhead. It drifts slowly down through the air and lands on the branch. New graphic. Yay, a new graphic. Alright. So now I can go down and I can go west to the Mountain of Gods. Let's take that leaf. Yeah, a leaf. Okay, anything funny I can do here? Dragon's tail. I just want to... let's look at something I have here. I had that dragon I picked up from the last chapter, but his tail seems to have significance. Well, not according to this. Why is it clickable then? I don't know. We'll see in a bit. Anywho, we are now to embark on our quest for the crowbar. Let's go west. Getting off the branch force. Portico. This well-proportioned porch is a fitting entryway to the Temple of Virgins. A set of bells hangs under the sign, and a white robe lies folded next to the door. A niche in the wall contains a small carved stone bowl, presumably for offerings from passing pilgrims. The pasture lies behind you to the east. Alright, that seems simple enough. Alright, let's begin with the robe. Robe. You take the robe. Wear robe. You put on the robe. The thick folds should conceal your gender from casual eyes. Ooh. And with luck, you won't run into anyone who wants to make a more thorough examination. Okay, that should be useful. I guess virgins is going to be all women, and they don't want any men around to steal their virginity. I'm going to examine that robe. It's a pure white robe that has a single pocket. As I suspected. Open pocket. Examine pocket. Within the pocket you can see a hanky. Alright, let's take that hanky. Taking the hanky from the pocket. Alright, that could be useful. Alright. Let's examine some more of this stuff. The bowl, there's a bowl there. Examine the sign. Welcome to our automated door answering system. If you have come to see the virgins bathing, please ring the first bell. If you are a salesman, please save the game and ring the second bell. If you are a lawyer, please don't save the game and ring the third bell. If you are a virgin who wishes to apply for admission to the temple, please put on the robe and ring the fourth bell. Ooh, so that's what we did. To read this sign again, ring the 5th bell. To inspect architectural plans for hidden passageways, ring the 6th bell. To hear a nice mellow tone, ring the 7th bell. To rescue one of the virgins, because she is your daughter and she has been kidnapped and brainwashed by a demented cult who intends to make her sell flowers in transportation terminals and then sacrifice her in a horrible and gruesome ceremony, please ring the 8th bell. If you are a group of the Queen's henchmen chasing a suspect, please ring the 9th bell. If you are a male who wishes to apply for the job of serving grapes to the virgins while they are bathing, ring the 10th bell. That is fantastic. I'm gonna save, because I want to play. Yes. You must not be telling the truth, as no one who is a lawyer would ever admit it. Therefore, although you are reprehensible for lying, you're still not reprehensible as if you were a lawyer, so I'd let you go ahead and save the game. Alright, let's do a new one, because I already put on the robe. I don't know. I feel like a new one. Yeah, I think I want to play around with those bells. I'll probably die from some of them, but why not? Ring, I think it's the 4th one I want to do, so we're going to start with the first. Muffled voice from the other side of the door says, "The virgins have all bathed today. Please return tomorrow for the next public viewing." This is the one. An arrow flies out of the wall and pierces you through the heart. You have failed. Undo. That's convenient, but I can just undo stuff. Unfortunately, if I get stuck later on, it might not do the trick. The 3rd bell. A 2-ton weight drops from the ceiling, missing you by inches. A barrage of poisoned spears flies past you, making a lawyer-shaped outline on the wall behind you. Vipers swarm around your feet, but refuse to bite, presumably out of professional courtesy. Breathing a sigh of relief from all the near misses, you sit down on the porch. Just then, a merchant comes up, leaves some coins in the offering bowl, along with a note that says, "I overcharged you for my last delivery. Here is a refund." You keel over from a heart attack and die. That's beautiful. Give me control. Alright, let's try playing with some of these other ones. The 5th bell. Okay, yes, the 5th bell is to hear it all again. 6th bell. A complicated blueprint unfurls from above. A quick examination reveals dozens of trapdoors, fake walls, and hidden staircases. Just as it snaps back up you, however, you notice in the lower right corner, residence of His Majesty, Lord Brutish. I don't know if that's a clue for later or not. Ring 7th bell. Dong. Dong. Ring the 8th bell. The door opens a fraction, and a woman says, "Oh, I think you've come to the wrong temple. Our ceremonies are horrible, but they're definitely not gruesome. That'd be the Temple of the Impalers just down the road." The door slams shut again. What does the 8th bell do again, anyways? Rescue one of the virgins, group of Queen's henchmen, and male applying. So that's what the last couple do. 9th bell. You're too early, he's not here yet. And let's try that last bell. You hear a woman's voice. "We have added you to the waiting list. Your number is 698,493. With that... No. I guess both lawyers and non-lawyers would answer no to that question, so I can't be sure if you're telling the truth. I'll have to let you save the game anyway, but if you really are a lawyer, I expect you to feel guilty for at least a few minutes." Ha! Clearly you don't know lawyers. So I'm saving because I'm ending the game now. Or this chapter, part 29.